we're talking about the Blasters and what it takes to run a rock and roll group, basically, aren't we, Phil Alvin? Welcome to the show.
That's right. That's what we were, and if I talked about that...
Yeah, studio audience can come in here now. Thank you very much.
I can see the monitor. Now, I want to say two things. First, I'm sitting in a high chair here, and Probst has got the low chair. Now, so I feel like a baby. Next, you see this great big bald spot here? If they'd had that camera on the other side, I'd look a lot better. So I'm in a baby's high chair, and you're looking at the worst side of it. In case you can't tell too much difference, I'm not going to even let you see this.
Want to talk about the shirt now?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I asked these guys I came in here and I wore my leather jacket.
Stylish, a very stylish
leather jacket. And then they put me on these French fry lights. Well, good thought I said it. Here.
We did turn them off.
Well, it's formal, you know.
Okay, thank you very much.
This is how I would look. And I put this on because I knew if I wore a big white shirt, that's kind of like a trademark of mine because I went to Catholic school. And I just changed it. We weren't allowed to wear Levi's. They had to wear salt and pepper cords. But the leather jackets, we protested so heavily in first grade that by the time we were in second grade, we got to wear light gray pants. He protested. The mothers, you know what a salt and pepper cord is?
Yeah.
It's right between an A and an A flat.
Let's talk about Fats Domino. Mardi Gras New Orleans. You picked the records. So
Right, I picked the records. Let's just say that I went through the front of my thing that night. I got on real fast because we did it pretty quickly. But I think, Probst is always the best guy, at least since the height has died, and probably would have been complimentary at the same time anyway. I think that even though this is Professor Longhair's song, this was the first recording of it.
Well, Professor Longhair did his in 4950.
Then
I don't know. It could have been helpful.
You know, continuity gets made up. But I've heard that said, and I had marked the sources to it.
Okay.
But it could be wrong.
Short of Fats or Dave Bartholomew.
It was certainly recorded very close to it.
Who's whistling on it?
Oh,
Thank you.
I don't know. But we can find out. I'll call Lee Allen. I'll call him right after. Well, I'll call.
What's the number?
7. Oh, no, well. You get me in.
Okay, yeah. We'll play another record. We'll play another New Orleans record and have Lee on.
Well, Lee's on this record.
Okay, let's find out.
Okay. I want you to love me, baby. Don't deceive because I love you, darling. Please believe me, thrill me, honey. Every evening till I say well done. 24 hours of natural love, I'll be looking for loving each night and day. Love me fast and love me strong. Love me all night long. Rock me, honey, 'cause I love you so. Thrill me, baby, till I let you go. Sweet me, honey, yes, it's lots of fun till I say well done.
To go along with what Phil Alvin had in mind, because I asked the question, who was whistling on Fats Domino's Mardi Gras New Orleans? You played on that session, didn't you? That was Fats Domino. What year was that session recorded?
Now I can't help there.
Okay, well, the key question that we can't make up our mind over is, was the Professor Longhair version of the song already on the market when you recorded this with Fats?
To be sure, because I was on that one too, I believe it was.
We went to the source.
That's why I try to get him playing the blaster as much as possible.
Who was in that classic New Orleans session? Who were the classic New Orleans session players in those great New Orleans sounds like Till I Say Well Done by the Kings or the Fats Domino records? Who are the names of the guys and their instruments?
Well, they used to change the band, but a lot of stuff was done with the studio band.
You on tenor sax, of course.
Clarence Ford did some things. Ernest McLean, Earl Palmer, Alvin Red Tyler, Frank Fields, Edward Frank. That was pretty much it.
Lee, I'm going to ask you one more question. You played with the Blasters for a number of years. Compare that to working in New Orleans and those wild days in the Crescent City.
Well, I didn't have anything to do with this, Lee.
Compare this with working with the Blasters, and we'll let you go.
Huh? Compare it?
Yeah.
Well, it's fun, and it's basically about the same. Other than that, it's just change of time. It's a change of music. You know, in those days, it was more rhythm and blues. And now it's more rock and blues. I would say, speak in terms of it that way.
Lee, we want to get you down here real soon. Would you come on the show if I give you a call?
Where are you located?
Remember where KLON was?
Yes.
We did a show out of there. It's same town, different street.
I see.
I'll give you a call.
You know, it's the longest airport, though.
Thanks a lot, Lee.
All right.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. We sneak attacked on Lee there, but we got the
I was
information.
surprised he was home. Sounded like he had a couple.
The King,
I'm on the air.
The Kings was
See,
Earl.
I didn't mean that.
The Kings was Earl. Why'd you pick the Earl?
Oh, we woke him up.
Why'd you pick the Earl King? The Kings.
Well, because I think that the drum, the rhythm on this thing and the architecture. If you listen to Lee's horn, he calls it a bell tone. This thing comes in and goes ba-da-da-da. These textures in this song are really incredible. And so
we lost your microphone. But that's okay. That's the way the evening's going. Get used to it. It's going to be happening a lot.
A lot of what music.
Just hold it. We'll attach it to you later on. There we go. Oh, excellent.
A lot of what music is not. You don't really. Sometimes you just create impressions. Lee creates an impression here that there's like 4 saxophones going, and the drummer is all over the place. But a lot of stuff that you were intimating really isn't there. And New Orleans impressions are really well represented by that record. And Earl King's voice is pristine. Of course, that's because they live down there where it's nice and humid, and you can always sing good.
And they're up to
We live in the desert, so I got a lot harder job up here.
Talk about your own town. Right now we're going to play some John Lee Hooker and talk about Crawling King's Name. Let's go.
Oh,